How you guys doing tonight? My name is Yashar, and I am from Iran. Thanks for not running away. The other day, a few friends sat me down and told me, you don't always need to announce where you come from, for obvious reasons. You see, I know that, but the problem is I live in Hollywood, and in Hollywood you always need to explain why you have an accent. Otherwise, a few of your neighbors think you're working on a Borat audition. The problem is I am working on a Borat audition. The other day I was reading an article on the new fashionable trends, and I learned that nowadays a Caucasian guy who grows a long beard is called a lumbersexual. The article stated that it's considered very fashionable and sexy to be a lumbersexual. You see, if I grow the same beard, the same exact beard, I'm gonna look Al-Qaeda sexual. It's considered very sexy at Guantanamo Bay. There were 2 Iranian passengers on the first Malaysian flight that went missing. So the authorities started investigating just to see if the Iranians blew up the plane. You see, that's a waste of time, because Iranians are very wealthy and educated people. They don't take shitty jobs like that. They hire Palestinians. You see, we have our own Home Depots, and the Palestinians hang out in the back. That's a racist joke. I don't have any segues. There is no smooth transition in between jokes and bits. What you're gonna witness is one disturbing, controversial story that's gonna end abruptly with no punchlines. Then there is an awkward pause where you ask yourself, what the fuck was he talking about? And believe it or not, I'm asking myself the same question in a foreign language. And right there and then the next disturbing, controversial story starts. And that one has nothing to do with the one before. Thanks for your understanding. The other day, I went to a coffee shop to buy a cup of coffee. On my way out, I was approached by this gentleman who had a ridiculous amount of pubic hair on his face. They called them hipsters. And he came to me and he said, "I'm sorry, sir, I couldn't help it but to hear your accent. Are you from Israel?" I said, "No, I'm not from Israel. I'm from Iran, the axis of evil." I said, "Oh, I'm really sorry. Did I offend you?" I said, "No, not at all. However, had you called me an Iraqi, your house would be in flames, bitch. I would have killed your kids." That's the educational segment of the set. Lesson on diversity and tolerance, and how much we love each other in the Middle East. I found a group of people on YouTube. They're everywhere, but I found them on YouTube. They claim that they're pro-life, and they're fighting very hard to put a ban on the usage of the diaphragm, the birth control device. They say if you use a diaphragm, you're committing a first-degree murder. I don't think that's true, because based on my very limited knowledge, all the diaphragm does is, I'm gonna display. Let's say I'm a diaphragm. They put me inside a vagina. And I open my wings like a superhero. And I block the sperms coming this way. And I won't let them get to the eggs. That's not first-degree murder. That's a good defense. It's like this. Let's say if I'm in a very small prison cell standing here, and then my cellmate is standing here facing me masturbating. For him to not come all over me, I need to hold a towel between us. By the time his jizz hits the towel, I shouldn't be tried for first-degree murder. Because I'm just jizz blocking. Jizz block is not first-degree murder. If you have anything against that, you're not pro-life. You're pro-jizz. So vote for Rick Santorum. I have nothing against fishing. But I don't think fishing should be called a sport. Because if you look up the definition of a sport, sport is an athletic competition amongst human beings. Like, let's say if a man wrestles a man, that's a sport. If a woman wrestles a woman, that's a sport. / pornography.